SAfm, South Africa's news and information leader.
Thank you, Kim. In our top stories, a big South African team for the Olympics and operations resume at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport in Kenya. Good afternoon. South Africa will have a big team at the Olympic Games in London despite their much publicized budget constraints. 112 athletes have been included in Team South Africa, with more expected to be added, particularly from athletics. SABC Deputy Sports Editor Janet Witten reports.
Besides the three teams from hockey and soccer, swimmers form the biggest squad and will probably bring home the most medals. Some unexpected sports were included, such as archery, badminton, judo, shooting, sailing and weightlifting. In total, 16 sporting codes are represented. Only 5 track and field athletes were named, as some are still hoping to book their places in European competition over the next fortnight. Janet Witten, SABC News, Johannesburg.
Labour Union Solidarity has questioned the legitimacy of the meeting between the ANC and Afrikaner groups, saying the ruling party has failed to invite relevant groups for the discussions. ANC Secretary-General Gwede Mantashe is leading a task team to meet with Afrikaans organizations in Johannesburg. The meeting in Johannesburg follows a similar initiative which took place last month. The ruling party met with a group of 19 Afrikaner organizations to discuss ways of bridging the gap between white Afrikaans speakers and the ANC. A report is also being compiled to provide answers to what has been seen as the ideological gap between the ANC and the Afrikaners. Solidarity Deputy Head Dirk Herman.
If they want to have reliable discussions, then it must be with reliable organizations in the Afrikaner community. As long as they announce the date of the photo opportunity and the time of the photo opportunity first and not their commitment to a positive outcome, this marketing discussions will not enjoy reliable credibility in the Afrikaner community.
ANC Treasurer General Matthews Posa says robust discussions about contentious issues such as the Constitution and land reform are expected in a healthy democracy. He's been addressing the National Congress of the National Wool Growers Association in Port Elizabeth. Posa says people should not shy away from the discussions as long as the focus is on the people and service delivery. He has urged farmers to be part of the solution and give their input to the ANC's policy discussions on land reform and other issues that are affecting them.
The issues of farming, of land, are going to be impacted by that policy. But it is fair that we hear what their views are as we debate the issues. The views of the farmers can only enrich us in our debates, in our thinking, and ultimately in our decisions. Seriously, I'm inviting the farmers on behalf of the ANC to make input into our policy discussion affecting them, land issues, and any other aspect of our lives.
Disaster management crews in the Southern Cape have been placed on high alert after a storm flooded several homes and led to widespread power failures at Mossel Bay this morning. The Eden District Municipality says they've already started mopping up operations. Spokesperson Vota Jacobs.
In the George area, the only thing that was reported is a tree was blown down by the wind in one of the suburban areas. And big part of Mossel Bay was out of electricity, and a house was reported to be flooded. No official warnings was given for the Eden District Municipality. There was only a warning issued for the Overberg.
Further afield, operations have resumed at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport in Kenya following an Egypt Air runway mishap that had led to cancellation of inbound and outbound flights. Earlier, Egypt Air 849, which was carrying 123 passengers from Cairo, veered off the runway and got stuck while landing. All the passengers were evacuated safely. And finally, the Lesotho's National Assembly has elected its speaker following the general election in the Mountain Kingdom on the 26th of last month. He is SAfm1pm of the Lesotho Congress for Democracy. A deputy speaker is Dikhetho Rakwane. As Speaker, Mutanyane obtained 71 votes against the Democratic Congress's Ntloyi Motsamai's 49 votes. The deputy speaker was elected unopposed. Proceedings to swear in the parliamentarians is continuing. Political pundits believe that the leader of the All Basotho Convention, Tom Tabane, will be elected Prime Minister when Parliament meets on Friday.